Dragon Ball may have introduced his most wasted duo and barely used them. Think about it. Goten and Trunks became Super Saiyans as kids. Something that took Goku and Vegeta years of brutal training, rage, and near-death battles to achieve. They both unlocked the same powers effortlessly, fused into one of the strongest and one of the most popular characters in the series. And then Dragon Ball basically said, okay, cool, now go stand over there. But what if that never happened? What if Dragon Ball actually focused on Goten and Trunks as the next generation? Could they surpass Goku and Vegeta? Could Gotenks become a real hero? And honestly, would Dragon Ball feel fresh again? Let's talk about it. If we're being honest, Dragon Ball set these two up perfectly. Goten is Goku's son, but unlike Gohan, Goten actually loves fighting. Trunks is Vegeta's son, confident, talented, naturally competitive, basically a young Vegeta, but with bonus swagger. Together, they have built-in chemistry. One is carefree, the other is cocky. Both are ridiculously gifted. That's a formula for greatness. Dragon Ball could have made them to be the next Iron Man and Captain America of a new era. Best friends, rivals, and the future protectors of Earth. Now here's the biggest missed opportunity. Gotenks. Forget the jokes for a second. When Goten and Trunks fused as children, they were strong enough to challenge Majin Buu, a villain who overwhelmed nearly everyone. Think about how crazy that is. Now imagine a teenage Goten and Trunks, older, smarter, more disciplined, with years of fusion mastery. I mean, a serious Gotenks would be crazy. He would be a problem. Give that motherfucker Super Saiyan 3 mastered. But please, do not, and I repeat, I pray to Toriyama, I beg for this to never ever happen. But do not give Goten and Trunks God Ki. I don't want to see Gotenks get Super Saiyan God or go Super Saiyan Blue. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of y'all who want that. I know a lot of y'all want to see Gotenks go Super Saiyan Blue. But no, please, Toriyama, I pray, do not let that happen. That is Goku's and Vegeta's thing. Don't give God Ki to anyone else. Let Goku and Vegeta have the God Ki. You know what I mean? Seriously, like, bro, I do not want to see Gotenks get Super Saiyan Blue. But now that I got that out of my system, Dragon Ball had a gold mine here, yo. But instead, they chose to make Gotenks a joke. They made Gotenks become comic relief. Something to laugh at. When this motherfucker should have been a problem. If Goten and Trunks became the focus, everything would change. Goku would become the mentor, passing down everything he knows. Vegeta would be obsessed with making Trunks stronger than Kakarot's kid. Gohan would become the wise older brother, teaching control, discipline, and strategy. And you already know Piccolo would just become their second father and tactical coach. And that right there creates a true next generation Z fighter. Not replacing Goku and Vegeta, but finally building something beyond them. And here's what would have made Dragon Ball feel fresh. New villains built specifically for Goten, Trunks, and even Gotenks. I mean, do we really want universe-ending gods for every arc? Do we? I mean, we could even get enemies that would challenge their personalities. I mean, we could get a villain that might manipulate Goten's kindness. We could get a rival that pushes Trunks' ego to go too far. We could get a split between the two friends that create tension. Like, yo, imagine Goten wanting to fight like Goku, while Trunks would be fighting like Vegeta. Cold, efficient, ruthless. I mean, that conflict alone could carry an entire arc. The truth is, Dragon Ball had its next generation ready. Goten had the potential. Trunks had charisma. Gotenks had star power. And together, they could have been the future of the franchise. But here's a question for you. If Dragon Ball actually focused on Goten and Trunks, would the series be better? Let me know and hit me up in the comments. Hit that like button. Subscribe for more Dragon Ball What If theories because trust me, we got a lot more to talk about. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.